everybody. Thanks for those of you that are here on the live Zoom call. And for those of you that are joining on Instagram Live, if you want to pop over to Zoom and see video and have the chat feature and more easily enter a giveaway that's coming up, just go quickly to my bio in Instagram and click on the link tree there. And there is a direct link to the Zoom call. So come on over here and join us. Want to introduce myself. My name is Carly Harmson. Some of you may know me. Some of you maybe have worked with me or have been in other classes that I've taught. And I'm just thrilled to be here today to share something that I'm truly passionate about and a passion project that I have put so much effort, love, and education into. So a little more about me: licensed master esthetician since 2005. So this month, I'm actually celebrating my 18th year anniversary as a master esthetician. So I'll give myself a little for that. Also a licensed aesthetics instructor since 2011. So a lot of my career has been in education, and it's truly what I'm passionate about. I have experience in a lot of different things, including working in day spas, med spas. I've owned my own business since 2016 and currently work as a consultant and business mentor to other spa businesses, as well as a product sales rep for the #1 voted professional skincare line. I'll let you guess what that one is. I am also the founder of the Radiant Beauty Nutritional Method and Certification course, which is my signature course I launched almost 3 years ago to teach other estheticians how to heal difficult skin conditions through integrative approaches, including diet and lifestyle in tandem with advanced treatment and topical home care. So that is my signature treatment. It's something I'm very proud of, and we'll be sharing some more information on some upcoming opportunities with that certification course, the Radiant Beauty Nutritional Skincare course. And then finally, I'm your resource for online advanced aesthetics education through my online courses, which I have many, many more coming in the next year that you can look forward to, but also always giving tips and tricks and dissecting different skincare concepts on Instagram, on my socials all the time. So if you aren't already following me on my Instagram, that Instagram handle is @TheRealBesthetician. And it's there that I share and break down, sometimes difficult to understand concepts like peptides or stem cells in skincare, or prebiotic, probiotic, and postbiotic in skincare, which is what I'm here to announce and share today. Let's see, do we have anything going on here in the chat before we move on? I have probably met many of you over the years and taught you either as a professional skincare rep or as a guest presenter. I love to teach. It is my passion, and it's where I find the most joy and a lot of fun for me too. So for those of you that have been in classes, presentations, or even aesthetic students of mine, I didn't mention, but I did work as a licensed aesthetics instructor for NEMA, the National Institute of Medical Aesthetics, about 10 years ago, and absolutely loved my experience and time there, and have helped to train, probably at this point, thousands of amazing, successful estheticians that are industry leaders today. So absolutely just thrilled for those of you that are joining me. Thank you so much. Thanks for coming on live. If I have taught you before, let me know on Instagram Live where I've taught you, what capacity, if I was your aesthetics instructor, or if you were in one of my guest presentations or classes. I would love to hear where we first connected. on Instagram Live. So we're here today to have a little party and introduce my new online digital course, the Skin Microbiome Mini-Course. I would have one of these for all of you if I could, because they're pretty fun. But what I can tell you is that the skin microbiome is really trendy, and mentions of it is popping up everywhere in beauty and industry publications like American Spa, Organic Spa, Beauty Independent. We're seeing it everywhere, and a lot of practitioners still don't feel like they have a confident grasp on the skin microbiome, although it is in the future of skincare. We're even seeing it I'm sorry, I'm reading a chat here. We're seeing it in big beauty publications with massive readerships. So your clients, those of you that are licensed estheticians or training to become one, your clients are reading about this in places like Vogue, Glamour, Harper's Bazaar, even found an article recently in Bloomberg to talk about the business and the forecast and potential profit that's available in skin microbiome care. So some of these headlines that you might be able to access and see are things like Skin Microbiome 101, how to nurture good bacteria and glowing skin, why you need to start paying attention to the skin microbiome, especially now. Microbiome is the latest buzzword in skincare, but what on earth is it? And how can it give us clear, healthier skin? Microbiome skincare is the secret to calm, clear skin. We've got a headline that says the 2020 way to treat the skin is all about bacteria, bugs, and microbiome. How the microbiome went mainstream. Beauty's most innovative movement works with, not against, your skin's inherent functions, and the importance of having a balanced microbiome. And, if you click on any of these articles, it's still not super clear. And that's where this course comes in. The course is definitely advanced, but is all presented in a very concise, clear method to help your comprehension and understanding. There's 5 action-packed lessons, with lessons 2, 3, and 4 being incredibly beefy. Apologies for the word, but really robust, there's a better word, for these courses. They're action-packed and they're full of so much good evidence-based information. The course is self-guided, self-paced, so you can enroll today, and there's a good reason to do that. There's a good reason to do that now, because I'm going to have a little special for anybody that enrolls today, but you don't have to start today. So 150 minutes of recorded content from yours truly, me, my voice, with some really fun visuals. And I'll actually preview some of the lessons for you today, so you kind of get a taste, a little small bite of what I offer in education with my online courses. There's downloadable educational activities, guides, and more. And there's additional recommended media, linked YouTube videos, podcast episodes, and some additional recommended reading to enhance learning. If you are a geek like me and you like to spend your time perusing PubMed, which is the official resource for our medical doctors to get the latest in evidence-based research and studies, then I even link one of those for you. So you can dive in and just totally nerd out on these studies. But all of this to say that the microbiome is where it's at, and the evidence is pointing that way. So a quick little testimonial that I want to share, so you don't have to hear from me all the time. Take it from these guys, these very successful estheticians that I'm going to share with you in some videos and written testimonials. So we'll head over to Jasmine.
Hi guys. Hi Carly. My name is Jasmine, and I wanted to jump on here today and welcome you to the launch party. I'm coming to you from Salt Lake City, Utah, inside my treatment room, and we're talking about the skin's microbiome today. One of the reasons I wanted to jump on here myself and talk about it is because it's becoming so viral within the industry, but also on TikTok and social media and other platforms, so people are not being concise about the information that's being released. So this course is meant for students that are just getting into the industry, those that are already licensed taking clients, but as well as like practitioners, dietitians, nutritional coaches, personal trainers, gym goers, basically anybody that wants to know the essentials to healthy living, as well as how your skin can show up for you. But I met Carly back in 2020. I'm enrolled in one of her other courses now. And over the last few years, I've just noticed that Carly's one of those top tier teachers. She tends to show up for you at any hour of the day. And I've had to come to her with my own skin concerns as well as clients. And so she's been that all around teacher that's able to give you those keys to success within the treatment room. And this is just one of those keys, you guys. This course is going to be essential for healthy living as well as a successful treatment room. So if you haven't signed up already, you know what you need to do, and I will see you there.
Okay, want to thank Jasmine so much. She has been an awesome student to work with over the years, very engaged, and takes her education very seriously. So thank you so much, Jasmine, for that amazing testimonial. I really appreciate it. So I wanted to just go quickly over the course outline for my new Skin Microbiome Mini-Course. In the first lesson is more of an introduction where we talk about, you learn a little more about me. We talk about the course flow, the outline, some tips and tricks to really enhance your learning through the course. And then we move into what I like to call the what. The what is all of the technical information about what the skin microbiome is, important terms that you need to know. I even share in this lesson about specific bacteria that make up this complex community. I go into lesson 3, which is the why, where we talk about some of the beauty benefits of a healthy skin microbiome. And we also talk about the skin microbiome in dysbiosis or distress and how that can manifest as skin issues. In lesson 4, we take this information and apply it more to a practical application in the treatment room. So we talk about how we can support the skin microbiome through professional treatments to include, also professional treatments to avoid, spoiler alert, and then also proper home care. It's in this lesson that I really go into the prebiotic, probiotic, and postbiotics of it all. And then finally, we round out with the conclusion, your quiz and certificate.
The skin is protected, which reveals
Here's
a
a
more
little
vibrant
preview.
skin. And in dysbiosis, it can contribute to undesirable skin symptoms, even leading up to serious skin issues and disease. And at this point, you may be asking yourself, well, what's in it for me? But probably not. Otherwise, you wouldn't have enrolled in this course. You know there's value in knowing about the skin microbiome. So perhaps instead, your clients may be asking you, why do I care about this invisible thing that I can't see? And when you are trying to explain to them the importance of a healthy microbiome, always best to come with a simple answer. And that might be this: a healthy skin microbiome is beautiful skin. It's true that when the skin microbiome is intact and optimized, the skin is more radiant, but it also functions better to protect our skin from free radical damage that can ultimately cause aging. It can help to reduce inflammation. It can help to improve our moisture balance, maximize skin immunity, and prevent disease. These all lend themselves to a more beautiful, visually radiant outer layer of skin. And we will discuss more specific beauty benefits of a biome intact in a following slide. Now, as a master esthetician with some medical clinical experience, I always find it interesting to see how the medical dermatology world is viewing important topics such as this. And what I can tell you is that there is a monumental shift, a paradigm shift happening in dermatology right now. More and more dermatologists are turning away from the traditional standard of care when it comes to skin disease and are starting to heavily focus on the health of the skin and the gut microbiome. And they are utilizing prescriptive and clinical treatments to really achieve that balanced microbiome. I'm telling you, this is majorly disruptive to the skincare world. And I've got my bucket of popcorn here, anxiously watching it unfold.
All right. Just want to have a quick shout out to those of you that are joining me on Instagram Live. I see my old dear friend Jeanette, who is a mentor for me in my career and was the person that taught me laser theory. So shout out to you. But back to the Skin Microbiome Mini-Course. This again is that advanced action-packed course. And what you just saw was a little snippet or preview of what to expect in the course. There are 5 lessons. These lessons can be done in a weekend evening if you'd like, order yourself a gluten-free pizza and have a glass of wine and get through it, sprint as we like to say, or you might be one of those that like a slow and steady pace. And that's totally possible with this too, because it is self-guided. You can also take the course and retake the course as many times as you need to retain and feel super confident in the information. So I mentioned that there's going to be an option, a possible giveaway today. There is a giveaway happening. You might be a possible winner in the giveaway. And that is, I'm going to be giving 1 Skin Microbiome mini course away. And in order to enter the giveaway, you just need to put into the chat your name, where you're from, and if you're going to plan to enroll in the course. You can also do this on Instagram Live. So in the Instagram Live, you can go ahead and just put where you're from and if you're going to be enrolling, and we will capture your information and I will do a giveaway drawing later today. So someone will win one of these courses for free, and it is a lifetime access course. So once you either enroll and join, or if you are the winner, you will be able to take this course over and over again, or go back and review information or concepts in order to retain that information. So I want to spend a moment just doing a little Q&A here. And these are some of the questions that have come up as I've talked to people in person about this upcoming course, or also that I've received online. So a lot of people have asked, how long does this take? If anybody's familiar with my signature course, the Radiant Beauty Nutritional Skincare course, that is a 16 module course with on average about 5 lessons per module. So it is quite the undertaking, and we actually will be launching a cycle of this on January 8th. So if you're interested in that course, you can join us there. It's if you do a module a week, it's about a 4-month course, but it is also available to self-pace. So this one is about just under 3 hours. And then there's some additional learning opportunities with some linked media like YouTube videos and podcast interviews that are highly recommended. So when you add those on top, you're into, 5, 6, 7 hours, depending on what you engage with. So for the recorded content with activities, you're looking at about 3 hours. Is there live teaching? There is not a live teaching component on this course. If you're interested in that, then you'll want to have a look at my Radiant Beauty Nutritional Skincare course, in which this mini course is one of the lessons. So this is all pre-recorded, which allows you to self-pace and revisit concepts as much as you'd like. Do I get certified? So this is not a certification course, unlike my Radiant Beauty Nutritional Skincare course. This is a course that you do receive a certificate of completion. So depending on your state, you may be able to use it for continuing education hours. So you can print that at the end of the course, and it accounts for about 4 hours on average if you engage in some of the activities and media. The next question is, do you talk about skincare products? I do talk about skincare products in general, but I don't talk specifically about skincare products or brands, with the exception of a guide that I created that has a page of some recommended products to support the skin microbiome. If you're not a beauty professional, can you take the course? Yes, absolutely. It is designed for the skincare therapist or esthetician from an esthetician and educator. So some of the language, it is, we have our own language, so it's kind of speaking that language, but you are certainly welcome to take it if you're interested in these types of topics. Next question was, what if I'm too busy to take it right now? So even though I'm dropping the course today, it's not a start date necessarily. You enroll and you start whenever you want. So there is a benefit of starting today. Two things, I have a coupon code that will take that really affordable price of $39 down to just a little over 31 and some change. And that code we'll put in the chat. And then for my Instagram live viewers, direct message me and I can get you that code. So that's a good reason to purchase today. I also have another incentive for you I'll share towards the end to purchase today. So even if you're like, I really don't have time, I'm busy through the holidays, order it now and then you can start whenever you'd like. So yeah, what are you waiting for? Do it. Can I retake it if I forget content? I think I've already established that, but yes, you have lifetime access to the course, including any updates that I make to the course. Do you talk about professional treatments? I do. I talk about professional treatments to avoid, and I also talk about professional treatments to include and how to kind of rework your treatment plan and approaches to support a healthy skin microbiome. So just really quickly, if you are joining us on Instagram Live or in Zoom, we are doing a little giveaway. I'm giving away one skin microbiome course, and I'm doing that if you just say your name, where you're from, and if you plan to learn more about the skin microbiome. If you do that on Instagram Live, we'll capture your Instagram handle and we'll do a drawing and reach out to you via Instagram if you win. For those of you on Zoom, if you can put your email address, if you're comfortable with that, then we'll reach out to you via email. Okay, last question. Does probiotic in skincare work? This is a nuanced topic. So yes and no. And I do teach about that more in the course, but let's hear from another testimonial today. This is from my lovely friend and colleague over the years, Kristen. So we'll move into that right now.
Hi, everyone. My name is Kristen Russell. I'm a licensed master esthetician and a skin nutritional therapist in Anchorage, Alaska. I was educated at Paul Mitchell Skin Academy, where I met Carly. And I was just so inspired by her, just her passion and her knowledge for skin as well as nutrition. And after I graduated and when she created the Radiant Skin Nutrition program, I jumped on right away because in our industry, I mean, there's just so many facets when it comes to healing the skin. And I wanted to further my education so that I could work with my clients to give them more to work with, to healing from the inside out. And with doing Carly's program to become certified in skin nutrition, I've been able to give my clients more to work with. And when I tell them these things about food and how they can help to heal their skin or help with anti-aging or block free radicals, they're just always so amazed. And then not only are we able to help them with healing and nourishing their skin, but just their body as a whole, right? And so it's just been so amazing. I'm so grateful for Carly and her program. And again, I've learned so much, and it's really just opened up just kind of my world and what I can do and what I can offer as an esthetician and working with my clients and creating nutrition programs for them as well. And it's just furthered my education and knowledge. So highly recommend. I would do it again in a heartbeat. And I also am really looking forward to signing up for the Skin Microbiome course. So thank you. And yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much to Kristen for that. And all of my students, I have had the complete honor of training some of the most amazing people and estheticians who have gone on to do amazing things in their careers. So big shout out to Kristen, to Jasmine, to those of you that provide me feedback and testimonials on my teaching, on my courses. I appreciate it so much. Really, really grateful to be in this role. Let's share another snippet of the course.
So, skin microbiome clinically and prescriptively is already happening. Let's talk about it aesthetically. There are so many specific benefits to a healthy skin flora when it is balanced and robust. This includes, first and foremost, protecting our skin and our body from pathogens, as we've already discussed. And of course, this reduces the instances of inflammation, flares, as well as actual infections and disease. I've alluded to some of these already. Some of them I haven't shared. So these are all some really important reasons to have a really healthy, strong microbiome. So, and those beauty results include that a skin microbiome intact can help to prevent transepidermal water loss, also known as TOOL, by supporting the barrier of the skin. The skin microbiome can also support the immune system, which can help to reduce inflammation by talking or upregulating or dysregulating immune cells, letting them know when it is time to mount a defense. And
Okay, like I said, just giving you a few little sneak peeks. I don't want to give it to you all right now, but I did want to just give you a look at some of the digital downloads that are available in the lessons. So I have a custom learning log where you can write all your notes to keep them in a nice, succinct place, and also some additional guides. For those of you that are just joining us, whether you enroll in my course or not, I did want to share some quick tip and tricks that I go over in more detail in the course to keep a healthy skin microbiome. So avoid over cleansing, over processing, over exfoliating the skin. Sweating and getting outside actually can help to diversify our skin microbiome as well as our gut microbiome. Prebiotic skincare is proving to be very effective at helping to strengthen and fortify our skin microbiome. And there's a lot of science and research backing this up. Eating a healthy diet and looking for foods that are fermented to help with the gut microbiome, which in turn helps reflect the health of the skin microbiome. Reduce stress, getting appropriate amount of sleep. All of this plays a role in a healthy skin flora or community. Saying no to antibiotics when not life-threatening. Make sure that I really disclaim that. Okay, I've got another testimonial that I want to share with you guys. And these are some of the written testimonials that have come in over the years from my teaching. So I'll go ahead and read some of those for us. Let's get over there. While I'm waiting for that. Thank you for coming and joining the live launch party, trying something new today. Okay, so some of the testimonials from Tiana, but seriously, all thanks to you, Carly, you truly inspired me. I learned the most from you as a student, your wealth of knowledge, and I aspire to be even close to amazing as you one day. So nice. We hear from Marcy. I just need to say that I love you. I was one of your students and you always made me feel so comfortable. I could probably listen to you talk all day. You just make sense and it's amazing. I don't know if my husband would agree with that, listening to me talk all day, but thank you so much. Carly is an exceptional aesthetics instructor. Her passion for skin and wellness shines through. She holds vast knowledge in all subjects. She has truly inspired me to become the best esthetician. Thank you so much. I appreciate the love. Here's another snippet for you guys.
Now, I want to talk more about these unique, complex communities. We have trillions of microbes on and in our skin. They work to protect us in two main ways, as I mentioned. The first, by crowding out bad or opportunistic bacteria, as kind of seen here. You can see the little mischievous guys there in the back. I like to think of this with a visual of a homey, connected, communal neighborhood. You have neighbors that are kind, generous, giving, everyone gets along well, and they work together to improve the community. But you might have an old curmudgeon or two, we'll call him Mr. Willis, that keeps to himself, may begrudgingly participate in the community, but mostly he just yells at kids to get off his lawn. So this crowding feature of our microbiome, we can imagine that this idyllic neighborhood begins to change. Many of the good neighbors are moving out, freeing up their home or space to newcomers. And let's say these newcomers are more of the same type of neighbors as Mr. Willis. Do you see where I'm going with this? Like a snowflake is individual. There are many factors that can change or alter diversity within the skin microbiome. And this just happens naturally, unlike some of the environmental or lifestyle factors that can change or damage a microbiome that we'll talk about in a future lesson. So some of these natural factors include things like age. So from the age of 1 to 5, there's a lot of activity and action that should be happening within our skin microbiome.
Okay, I have a couple announcements for you guys. First, I have another incentive for you to enroll today. And anyone that enrolls today or has enrolled prior to today will be entered into a giveaway for a $50 Visa gift card. So you could get your course for free and then make a little money too on that. Also, for those of you that are on Instagram Live joining us, if you want to drop your location in the comments, and if you plan to learn more about the skin microbiome, we're doing a drawing for a free course. Now, I want to talk about how to enroll in the course. It's super simple, So for those of you on Zoom with me, you're just going to go to my website, which is thebesthetician.com. Click on online education, choose between the Skin Microbiome Mini-Course for $39 or my certification course for nutritional skincare. Add to cart, check out with information, add your coupon code if you have one, and then you'll receive an immediate download with instructions to start your course. I am also enrolling now for my signature course, the Radiant Beauty Nutritional Skincare course. This course is right now priced at $597, but will be increasing price after the new year. And this is a really robust course with a live component that has 16 modules with multiple lessons in each module. So this is where I teach all about how to take an integrative approach to skin health to really achieve results for our clients in conjunction or in tandem with some topical application. I also have a gut microbiome and the skin link mini course that is coming on November 18th. So if you are interested in that, please shoot me a DM on Instagram, or you can email me at carly@thebesthetician.com to get on a wait list for that course. That will go and work beautifully with the skin microbiome course, as the gut and the skin have an amazing, intimate, unique relationship that is unique within the body, in that they actually communicate, and they, being the microbes or bacteria, communicate with each other. So if you're interested in the skin microbiome course, you might as well plan to do the gut microbiome course as well, as these are all connected in our quest for radiant, beautiful, healthy skin. I just want to say one last time, we have a last call for my first giveaway, which is anybody that drops their name, location, and if they plan to learn more about the skin microbiome in the chat or on Instagram Live comments, we will be doing a giveaway for one free Skin Microbiome Mini Course. So please make sure you take the time to do that. And for those of you on Zoom with me, we are actually dropping the direct links in the chat for you. So I wanted to share some advanced digital education that is coming in 2023. Can't believe I'm saying that. And those include a skin barrier and beauty mini course. Skin barrier is all the rage along with the skin microbiome. So this is quite timely. A new certification course called the Advanced Acne Academy. Another self-paced course, Skincare Ingredient Mastery, where I talk all about ingredients and product chemistry. And then finally, a third certification course, which is my Holistic Skincare Therapist Blueprint. So those are all coming. I would love to hear which one excites you the most. So if you want to drop that in the chat or comment on Instagram of these 4, what excites you the most? What would you be most likely to enroll in? What do you feel like there's a need for in your career or in your education? Because that might help me determine how I want to roll out with these and in what order, what people are interested in more or prioritizing more is definitely important to me. So I will take your feedback very seriously. So please, again, just drop in the chat looking at these 4 courses. If there's one that really speaks to you, speaks to your soul, feels like it would be a great fit in your current professional offering or in your interest level. So look forward to that. Can't wait, you guys. My soul lights a fire when I get to create educational resources for you. I just, again, love to teach so much as a licensed aesthetics instructor, and more than half of my career focused on teaching in some capacity. It really gets me excited. Let's have a look at another excerpt from the course.
So this desert, finger quotations, is dry, it's resilient, and it's slightly acidic, right? You get where I'm going with this? The skin is acidic with a pH of 4.5 to 5.5 as the ideal range. The jungle would be similar to the environment of our gut microbiome. It's tucked away in a small dark corner of the body, and the pH prefers a slightly alkaline pH. And the microbes of this place prefer these conditions. It's much more diverse and dense with microbes, much like a jungle. So you can see how even though the gut and skin microbiome are connected and similar in many ways, that there are some really big distinct differences too.
Okay, another testimonial that I want to share with you guys. And this one comes in from a dear friend and actually mentor of mine over the years, who is honestly an industry giant. So it means a lot to me to have this testimonial from her. And her name's Jessica. She has been in education at a national level. So like I said, a heavy hitter. And she says, I have been a skin therapist for 16 years and consider myself a lifelong learner. Love that about her. She didn't say an industry giant about herself. She said a lifelong learner. Our industry is constantly changing and developing, and adding this course to my personal regime of services has helped me tremendously. I am currently a master esthetician and work for a plastic surgeon in his med spa. She goes on. I hope I have enough time for this. This is such a glowing review. I have been I find myself constantly referring back to the knowledge I've gained from Carly's Radiant Beauty Nutritional Skincare course to help treat my patients. I use this information daily with my acne-prone and aging clients. The facts about nutrition that I am able to share with my patients helps them understand that having the best skin comes from understanding the things that we put inside of our body and also the skincare that we use. To be able to share the knowledge that I gained from Carly's course helps me feel more confident in the treatment room and subsequent results I can deliver on their skin. Carly has found a way to deliver this information and make it fun and relatable. She is a wonderful educator and one of the smartest skin therapists that I know. So grateful that this course exists. So she's talking about the Radiant Beauty Nutritional Skincare course, which, as mentioned, this is a lesson in that big beefy course. So thanks so much for that, Jess. I really appreciate it. All right, I wanted to just take this moment and take a breath for a second, celebrate. You guys, I am really proud, and I've worked really hard on this mini course with the most up-to-date curated information that I have researched painstakingly from places like PubMed. So those of you that are working more in the medical realm, you'll be very familiar with that resource. That's where our medical providers and doctors are going to get the latest information on everything medicine, including dermatology. So I have used those resources and cite some of the studies and medical papers in this course. So it is not just some random esthetician making claims. It's very evidence-based. But I wanted to just take this moment and see if there's any questions for me. So if there are, go ahead and drop it in the chat. I'm also managing Instagram lives from here. So let me just see if there's anything coming in. You know, you may be wondering to yourself, why this course? Why is this important to me? What's in it for me? And I can tell you that when the skin is healthy, the skin microbiome, which is such a critical part of the skin that we really don't learn about in aesthetic school, but should be maybe the first thing we learn about on day one of aesthetic school. When that skin microbiome and that healthy skin is intact, the skin will be less susceptible to undesirable skin symptoms like inflammation, like hyperreactivity, like ultrasensitivity, and in severe cases, conditions or disease like acne, psoriasis, eczema, rosacea. All of these things are connected to the skin and or gut microbiome. So when we have a skin that's intact, that's in symbiosis, as we like to say, that's the term we'll use. And there is kind of a unique language as we talk about skin microbiome and the various many terms. But when the skin is in symbiosis, it's harmonious, it's functioning and firing well, we're less likely to have those symptoms, but our skin is going to respond so much better and more optimally to the professional treatments, to the high-end professional skincare for home care. So what it means for you as a working professional is how quickly do you want to deliver results for your clients? I want to keep talking about this. So how quickly do you want to deliver results for your clients? And is it going to require a lot of their time and money? Because if it doesn't require a lot of their time and money, and they can get the results quickly, they are your client forever. They're your client for life. And once you get that skin microbiome balanced and those undesirable symptoms minimized or reduced or altogether gone, then you can start to work on things like preventing aging, correcting, symptoms or side effects of previous skin conditions. And it's just a more all around integrated approach to your skincare. And it's going to just deliver you more results. We do have a couple questions that have come in. So this said, how will this help me make more money in the treatment room? You know, that's a great question, because initially it might not feel like it's making you a lot of money, because some of the practices we do in microbiome care is we're going to be pulling back on some of the advanced professional treatment initially, but we will, and home care, we're going to minimize home care. So you're maybe not selling as many products as you would to a standard normal client, but you are securing this client for life, which means, and you are gaining their trust, their complete and absolute trust in you as their skincare expert. So they will be coming to you with any and all skincare concerns, maybe even skincare concerns on the body that you can help them with. But then once we get the skin in balance, we can move into all of those advanced skincare treatments. We can move into, a more robust home care routine. And then they will refer every single person they know to you because you were able to help them do something that nobody else could. And so it's a great client referral and retention plan. So that's how you make money from this. How do you know if your client's skin microbiome is out of whack? So that's a great question. In medicine today, which originates from an ancient practice of medicine, practitioners are moving back to looking at just visual cues to assess the health of something. So, ancient practitioners, medical practitioners would look at the skin. Is it glowing? Is it radiant? Is it even in its natural tone? Is it soft? Is it smooth? So this is a good indicator. You can just look at someone's skin and kind of get a sense of if it is in symbiosis or in dysbiosis. But to be more specific, inflammation is kind of the root symptom or cause of the microbiome in disarray. And inflammation is that root symptom of every undesirable skin issue that someone may encounter. So inflammation is going to be a big one. With that can be some irritation, redness, flaking, peeling skin, especially if it doesn't heal. Barrier problems. If you have a compromised barrier, you definitely have a compromised microbiome. They kind of go and work hand in hand together. So that would be a good sign that a microbiome is out of whack, as you say. And then, one of the biggest skin conditions that we work on as skincare professionals, acne, especially if the acne is not responding to your typical treatment. So I wanted to share this skin transformation on a client that I worked on back in May or June of this year, who came to me because she was referred to me because nothing was working for her. She is what I like to call the victim of viral skincare. She was trying all the viral things. She was spending so much time, money in trying to make her skin beautiful. And in fact, it had the opposite effect. Her skin really slipped into this state of imbalance and dysbiosis. So I wanted to share these pictures. The first and second picture are just about 30 days apart. And I gave her a facial on day one. Her skin was very inflamed, as you can see, and it was even a little painful for her. I wasn't able to do many extractions because she was too angry. Her skin was too angry and inflamed. She did come back about 2 weeks later for just one single extraction session. And then for her home care, we pulled back and minimized her home care to 4 products for both morning and night. I need to go back to that. So 4 products for morning and night. We did no exfoliation, no acids, no enzymes, no other professional treatments or modalities. And that's her result in less than 30 days. I advised her on some nutritional concepts, including taking out a trigger food that I believed was exacerbating her acne. She was unable to commit to that because it was a food that she loved and relied heavily on as a college student. Spoiler alert, it's in the Starbucks. And then the third picture was just a couple months later. So again, we still have not changed the program, the routine at home. It's pretty simple. I have not given her another facial. She was traveling around the world over the summer as a college student. And so we'll get back into treatment now that her skin is balanced, by starting to incorporate some advanced chemical peels for post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, and then also some microneedling for some texture. So she is balanced and ready to go. And even though I didn't initially capture that revenue from going out the gate with those advanced services, she trusts me. I've won her over. She is mine forever. And over in the big picture will, the revenue from her will be that and more if I hadn't approached the skin microbiome in this way. So it's really changing the way that we approach skincare, from focusing less on correction initially and more on balancing the microbiome and building the barrier. And then we can come in and take care of prevention and correction after that. One more question that came in: what is the cost of the course again? So the course is $39. It is about 3 hours of recorded content. And right now there is a special coupon code just to celebrate the enrollment, which is VIP 20 lowercase. That will have you at about $31 and some change. I'm just going to check the Instagram live and see if there's anything else here. Hello, Kelsey and Leslie. Thanks for coming on. We're just talking about, treatment of a skin microbiome versus treatment of what is very clear in this client, which is acne. So focusing less on the acne, more on the microbiome, and the results just came. And her skin is so much healthier, more healthy and balanced than if I had just hit her with a bunch of aggressive acids and treatments, retinol, etc. So not to say that she can't or won't use those products in the future, but really wanting to make sure that her skin is in balance before we do that. Okay, so moving along here, when you ask what's in it for you, what's in it for you is easy skin transformation, where you're going to be confident that they are going to see the results if they just, follow your simple instructions. And for her, she saved money, she saved time based on my protocol and treatment plan for her. So she was thrilled. So I just want to review one more time before we wrap up today, what you can kind of expect in the course. So this mini course is action-packed. It is advanced information, but it's really concise. And I think packaged in a way that helps with easy comprehension. There's 5 self-guided, self-paced lessons that account for about 150 minutes of recorded content. We have lots of downloadables in each lesson. So some of these are educational activities that help to enhance your learning, worksheets, logs, and then guides that you can use for yourself. Guides that you can use for yourself, but also guides you can pass along to your clients as well in your clinical treatment room. So tons of goodies and things inside the course. Also, I do have a certificate of completion at the end of the course that states 4 hours of continued education. So depending on your state, you may be able to use this as a continuing education credit. So you'll have proof of that with your certificate. Okay, we're going to wrap up now. I want to thank you guys so much. For those of you that popped on and off, thank you, thank you, thank you. Your engagement support means the world to me. It just signals to me that I'm on the right path and doing what I'm meant to do, what is my purpose. So I thank you so much. We will be putting this into a reel. We don't have IGTV anymore. So we'll put it into a video somewhere. So some of you may be watching this in a recorded fashion. So thank you for your time as well. I really, really appreciate it. I wanted to put my contact information up one more time. So if you have any questions or feedback, you're welcome to reach out to me via email or DM me on Instagram or Facebook. And I'm happy to answer any questions there. And this course will be live later this afternoon for those of you that have already enrolled. And for those of you that have not, it's encouraged that you enroll today, because anybody who enrolls today will be entered into a drawing for a $50 Visa gift card. So you may get your course for free, still enroll. And if you win, then we'll just refund you for the course and send you the $50 gift card. So you actually might make some money by enrolling in this course. So that is the incentive to do so today. We also have the coupon code VIP20 lowercase that you can apply today only. It will not be active after today to get an additional savings. Just save a couple extra bucks. So instead of $39, it'll be $31 and some change. So that is why you need to get over on it right away. For those of you that are on Zoom, the links are in the chat. We'll get that link up one more time. That will take you right to the page where you can purchase the course. You'll expect a download, which is a welcome letter. And that welcome letter will let you know what the next steps will be. You'll get a series of emails later today that will give you instructions on how to set up your login and password so that you can log in and start your course right away. I think that covers it. I got a moderator helping me. Is there anything else that I need to mention or add? I'm just going to check the Instagram live here. Thank you. Thank you so much for those of you coming on. I appreciate it. And I hope to connect with you in my course or anywhere else. Thank you guys so much. Have a great day.